Round number 3, sound to the tone. So a great start there for Pro E-Buggy. We got a freight train going around. 9 whole minutes of racing action here. Lots of time. It is Lutz out in front. So Maifield and Cavalieri together on the track in the 2 and 3, but it is Ryan Lutz out in front. Ryan has been quick in E-Buggy as well. He has a 2 and a 3. He's looking for his first one of the weekend in the class. But Ryan and Ryan behind him have something to say about that, so it is Ryan out in front right now. Car's dead, Will. Looks like car's dead. So Ryan Lutz down to the left-hand side of the track, working down to that keyhole. He's in that blue and pink Techno Buggy. Cavalieri in the 2 spot in the Associated. The Mugen of Maifield in the 3. Then it's the S-Works in the 4 of Austin Blair. Alex in the 5 in the Associated. Justin the Associated. Jason in the TLR. And Kyle Turner in the Techno. And then Ingberg and Patten round us out in the Kosciuszek. So Marshall in the Agama already off track in this one. Maifield and Cavalieri now have caught the leader, Ryan Lutz, as Maifield got by Cavalieri, now putting all sorts of pressure on Lutz up front. So it's a 3-way battle for your lead as they pulled away just a little bit from Austin Blair in the 4. Maifield looks for a way to the inside. Forces his hand there right after that step up, and Lutz will also lose a spot to Cavalieri. Lutz tries to force his way back inside of Cavalieri, gets it spun around. So Maifield back to the point now. So Lutz slides to the inside of Cavalieri there to the inside. Oh, and Cavalieri takes it right back into the sweeper. Lutz had the run down the straightaway, but not able to hold it into the sweeper section there. So Maifield out in front. He's going to try and run away and go 3 ones, and that would almost essentially seal it up for him, as nobody can do better than a 3. Unless Cavalieri can get a 1 in round 4 and put it into a tiebreaker, as they would both have 3s, so this will be something to watch for the rest of this one and put into round number 4 as well. Maifield going to try and stretch it out and put all the pressure on Cavalieri there for round number 4. Maifield into that front step up.
Jordan Meyer, stand up.
So your leader over that large table in the front, Cavalieri the 2. Now Austin Blair putting all sorts of pressure on Ryan Lutz for that top 3 spot. Alex right behind, not far behind as well. So 4 cars battling for that 2 spot. It's Cavalieri, Lutz, Blair, and Kosciuszek. Austin to the inside of Ryan Lutz. He'll take it right there. Lutz tries to jump back into position, cannot make it happen. Ryan into that crooked rhythm section, trying to find a way back around Austin. So now it is Maifield and Cavalieri, 1 and 2. Maifield starting to pull away from Cav just a little bit, 3.2 seconds on the clock. Maifield in that Mugen down the straightaway he goes, leading it around. Cavalieri 2, Austin Blair 3, Ryan Lutz 4, Alex 5, then Jason, Justin, Jack, Kyle, and Marshall. Your leader continues to stretch it out, 2.5 seconds now the battle. Ryan and Ryan out in front. Austin in the 3 spot. Ryan Lutz now the 4. So Maifield 32.3 last time. Cavalieri goes 31.6 fast lap of the race. So he's trying to reel in Maifield. Oh, and then hits the pipe right there. Coming into that keyhole section. Unforced air out of Cavalieri. So that will give Maifield more breathing room, and now Cavalieri will have to deal with Austin Blair. Coming from the 3 to try and put pressure to take the 2 through that center rhythm section. Lutz in the 3, having to fend off Alex in that 4. in the 5. Lutz gets sideways. Alex nowhere to go, gets caught up on the pipe, gets the worst of it. So your leader down the straightaway, 33-4 for him. Cavalieri, 32-3. So able to close the gap back in just a little bit after that bobble. Gets a recovery lap. But only 3:45 on the race clock, so will there be enough time for Ryan Cavalieri to reel in Ryan Maifield out in front? Or will Maifield go 3 for 3 so far this weekend in your Pro E-Buggy class? And force Cavalieri to take a 1 in the final round and force it to a lapse in time tiebreaker. Maifield 32-6, Cavalieri 32-6, so no time gained, no time lost. Last time by as they work through that center section. Austin Blair the 3, Lutz is the 4, and has continued to pull away from Alex a little bit since that contact incident 2 laps ago. Maifield over that large table on the left-hand side of the track, Cavalieri as well. Oh, Maifield gets it a little sideways into the keyhole section, so he's going to lose about a 10th or 2 right there. So he comes across 32.8. Cavalieri goes 32 flat. It's a 1.8 second gap now for your leaders out in front. It's Maifield, Cavalieri, Austin, Lutz, Alex, Jason, Justin, Jack, Kyle, and Marshall. The running order right now here in Pro E-Buggy. Your 2 leaders going to be slowly working up on lap traffic. And Justin will be the first one they reach here shortly. And Justin looked like he might be having trouble with that car, so he pulls off to the side. As Maifield down the straightaway now with 2:20 to go. He goes 32.9, 32.4 for Cavalieri, so another half a second. It's down to 1.3 now. Cavalieri continuing to put the pressure on Maifield as they come into that front section. Big kicker, and into the crooked rhythm they go. Ryan Maifield's Ryan Cavalieri, lots of experience. Those 2 guys racing each other. Probably over a decade now. So familiar paint schemes out in front. The white, pink, and blue on the Mugen of Maifield. The white, blue, yellow, and red on the Associated of Cavalieri. Ingberg, you'll be having leaders up on you here shortly. And the next driver will be as well. Kyle Turner will be the next one on the hit list for those drivers as Maifield over that big hip jump. Cavalieri as well. Big whip for Cavalieri. And Austin and Lutz in a battle for 3 now. So Lutz going to try and recover here and get a top 3 point. As that is a great battle. Caution on that left-hand side. Oh, Blair gets into the upside-down Ingberg, so Lutz will go by for the 3 with 1:15 on the clock. The gap still 1.3 for your leaders out in front, who will be coming up on Turner and Moberly shortly. Maifield and Cavalieri into that center section. Cavalieri now tripling into the rhythm section, trying to see if he can gain a few tenths. Oh, but he makes a mistake on that hip jump, so everything he might have gained just lost there with just under 1 to go. Down into the keyhole section, your 2 leaders go, and across the straightaway, Maifield's going to go 32.6, Cavalieri 33 flat, so he does lose 0.4 of a second there. Thank you, Turner. And back into the front section they go, 33 seconds on the track, so they're going to get this one plus 1 more. So Jason and Kyle, be aware you are right in the mix of the battle for the lead with 20 seconds to go. Oh, and Moberly rolls it over right in front of Maifield with 15 seconds to go. So 1 more lap now for your leaders. 10 seconds on the race clock. It's a 1.4 second gap. That is an eternity here with 1 lap to go. Oh, and Cavalieri tumbles after the big step up. So Maifield looking like he will secure the win here in round number 3, racing the line. Alex, you are done, caught at the line. So we'll go back to the battle for 3 now as Lutz trying to fend off Austin. Into the switchbacks they go over that big tabletop. Austin Blair looking for a way around in the battle for the 3. Into the keyhole section. Ryan leaves the door open just a little bit, tight on the pipe here. Austin trying to force his way in, hits the pipe, and then goes over 1 more time. So Ryan Lutz able to hold that line off. So Ryan Maifield will take the win. Cavalieri 2, Lutz 3, Austin, Alex, Jason, Kyle Turner, Justin Moon, Jack Ingberg, and Marshall Patten is how we finish up in Heat 1. Water going down on the track. Corner marshals will be out, and we'll go into Heat 2 of your Pro E-Buggy.